So by far the best advice I've ever received as a trader wasn't actually verbal advice. It was just experience, understanding what to do, what not to do. And that kind of really took a toll on me if I had just listened to somebody in the beginning. But again, we do whatever we want when we want. We're humans, we make those mistakes, and that's okay. So as per the last video, I'm really challenging you guys to risk 1 to 2% per trade. Pick a percentage, stick with it for the entire month. Don't jump back and forth. And only take 1 to 2 trades per day off the highest probability setups. I really challenge you to do that. I want to see if your results are better this month than they were last month. So what I'm doing right now is my normal, every other day or every day detachment from the charts. I always remove myself from my work environment, whether I'm doing content on YouTube, Instagram, or just trading in general. Trust me, it's easy to get super focused, laser focused on the charts to where you don't know what to do anymore. Right? You're seeing way too many candles. And that's with anything. That is with anything. That's with work. That's with working out. You have to take a break sometimes. That's okay to do that, right? You'll get to that point. Once you've been doing it for long enough, you will make it a priority to get away from the charts for several hours out of the day, right? Or a whole day, just stay off the charts. And for those of you that are brand new to the channel, thank you, welcome, comment, like, subscribe, suggest video topics for the next video. I'm always looking for new content to create because I'm not just trying to brag and boast about trading and give you this false reality behind it. It's so much more than trading, right? This is a life journey. You're going to find out all the problems within yourself, all your bad habits. You either remove those bad habits or good luck being a successful trader. But I've got about 10 years of trading experience, right? I first started with options trading, found some dude on Instagram a while back. Not going to say his name. And that's just because he's irrelevant. I'm not going to give any credit to him. But bought his course, couldn't afford it. Emailed him, asked him if he could give me a discount. He gave me a discount. Spent like $200 on the course. I think his course was like $300 or $400. And when I tell you, he didn't even teach me how to set a stop loss. He didn't tell me how to set a take profit, how to calculate risk. I was like, brother, how am I supposed to be a trader? You don't even teach me the most important thing, which is risk management. Anyways, once I took that course and I realized I did not like futures or options or whatever I was doing at the time, transitioned to Forex. Started learning on my own. Did everything I could to just learn by myself without spending money. And I'll tell you what, that cost me a lot more money. Not learning the right way right off the get-go, bro. Going on YouTube, looking at all the free strategies, all the free indicators, 100% win rate. Yeah, okay. Lies. There's no 100% win rate. The only thing that's 100% in trading is that you'll lose. You will lose. And you got to learn how to manage those losses. So anyways, did my whole Forex journey. And took me several years to be consistent. Then I got funded with a prop firm several years back in 2021, which I show those verified payouts. Remember, that took like about a month to get funded of consistent trading. And that was exactly what I'm telling you guys. 1 to 2 trades per day, risking 1 to 2%. I was risking 1% per trade on a 100K funded account. Made about a little bit over $6,000 in a few weeks, a week and a half or 2 weeks. Got paid out. Then the company went out of business. And I was like, hey, wonderful. I just quit my job and I got funded 100K. I'm like, beautiful. All I have to do is make 4%, 5% a month and I'm good. Nope. That was a good life lesson right there. Don't quit your job, even if you're trying to get funded. Kept on looking for a different prop firm. Started working with FTMO. Then all of a sudden on the second phase of FTMO, they said that they're no longer taking US traders. And that completely ruined my psychology. I ended up failing that account on the second phase and all I needed was 1%. Took me about 27 days to get to 10% because I like to trade consistently. I don't like to treat it like gambling. I traded exactly how I would trade a real account. So I didn't just gamble the trades. And that's what I teach you guys, man. Just trade it like a real account because you do not want to create bad habits. You don't know what that'll do, how that'll affect your brain and how your brain is wired to say, oh, all I have to do is risk 2% on this trade or 3% on this trade and I'll be funded. No. Risk 1 to 2%, be consistent. That's how they get you guys. That's why if you're losing prop firm challenges, that's how they get you. They let the psychology take over. At the end of the day, you got 2 routes you can take. And this is the best advice I could possibly give you for anybody that is just starting out in trading. If you don't listen, that's your problem. Again, you can't force anybody to listen to you anymore nowadays. Nobody wants to believe anybody. Everybody's so stubborn and hard-headed and so entitled almost to think that They deserve the answers to success off some free education online. So it's on you if you want to listen and pay attention. But the answer to success in trading all lies within simplicity. Keep it simple. Don't overtrade, don't over risk, don't revenge trade, don't FOMO trade, right? Stick with a proper percentage risk per trade. Find somebody who is willing to mentor you, like me. Hello, this is a whole business. Me coaching, me trading, doing that all full time right now. So I'm at your guys' disposal here. Hello, I'm over here walking in the woods for Christmas sake here. Walking in the woods talking about psychology on trading. So just understanding the movement of the market, understanding where gaps are in the market, understanding why price is moving this way, and then not just getting in because it's moving that way, waiting for it to pull back to an area that's a key level or very high probability to continue in that same direction. Okay, kind of just gave you the answer right there. Only the new traders really need a full breakdown of it. So the exclusive offer that's only going to be available for the next few weeks here before I launch a boot camp for traders. If you go and grab the market mastery strategy in the link in bio, all right, it's 33% off, and you get a free 30-minute one-on-one with me. So once you finish the course and you see exactly how to trade, you know exactly what to look for on the charts. There's no confusion whatsoever when you're looking at the charts. You know exactly how to trade, where to set your stop loss, where to set your take profit, where to get out of the market, where to set break even, where to close partials for consistent profits. Book that free 30-minute one-on-one with me. You'll get it in the email once you grab the Market Mastery program. We can sit down and talk. You can have any one of your friends on the call, right? But that's going to be limited. So I can't talk with 50 people a day. So I'm not going to be doing that. Probably, 10 people a day. So go grab the Market Mastery strategy now, 33% off. It's less than a pair of shoes. Some of the best advice you'll ever get and the best investment you'll spend on learning how to read the charts. That way you just know what to look for, when to get in, when to get out, when to set break even, when to close partials, where to set your stop loss, where to set your take profit. I'll show you all that in less than an hour. Trust me, I'm very specific with how I teach. I try to make it so a baby could understand. I make it so that someone who has never traded in their life can say, oh, I see now. It makes complete sense that this is where I get in and this is where I get out. Because you've shown me exactly step by step why that's happening. So whatever, it's enough building my own head up. Anyways, yeah, you get a free 30-minute one-on-one with me. So your friends can jump on the call, your family can jump on the call. I don't care. I want you to ask whatever questions you got as far as my experience, as far as the strategy, as far as any life advice you might need on your trading, where your bad habits are. I'm here for all of that. All right? Don't play with me. There are very real traders out there, such as myself and a few other people that I still follow on YouTube and I pay attention to and I really appreciate and support, that actually mentor and coach other traders the right way, which is by teaching them about psychology and a certain approach to trading. The gurus don't do that. They don't sit there and talk about psychology. They don't sit there and talk about beginner trader mistakes. They sit there and just show you a Lamborghini. They sit there and show you all the profits everybody else is making in the group chat on a demo account. Right? It's all a game. It's all a business. For me, my business is coaching new traders and helping them understand the market so they can go get funded. They can go flip a little live account. They can trade their live account and make 10 to 15% a month, whatever, which is great, but you have to continue to build that account. But working with a small account, you got to understand it's going to take some time. Now, a lot of people don't have the time or the patience to grow a small account. That's why the next best alternative is to go get a funded prop firm account. So you can make, 2%, 3%, 4% a month, which is several thousand. You can make that in a week too. But on a live account, man, you got to understand, if you start with $500, you're risking probably $5 a trade, $10 a trade. Okay. You cannot get overzealous and think that you're going to be a millionaire in the next, few months. It's not going to happen. Can you make great money and pay the bills with it? Absolutely. Maybe when you grow it to $5,000 or a $10,000 account of your own live capital and you get really, really good entries, you can aim for a nice little risk to reward ratio of 2 or 3 and grow that account exponentially. I feel like it's my job to warn you as an experienced trader what you should be mindful of. Be mindful of the people who swear to the heavens on earth that you can just get rich. Be mindful of the people who are telling you, hey man, we didn't lose at all this month. Be mindful of the people who are telling you you want to turn 500 into 50,000 or 100,000 or 20,000. Yeah, that's all pretty cool. But come on, man, it's 2025. Have some logic. Can you make good money? 100% you can make good money. But you got to do it the right way. You got to do it the right way. Proper risk. Go get a prop firm account. Take a challenge. Prove that you can be a real trader by taking it step by step. Is one strategy better than the other? Not necessarily, right? You can't get a 100% win rate. Not even algorithms, not even AI can create 100% win rates. Even if you had a 60% win rate, 60 to 80% win rate, you're fine. You're fine. You know how many people take one-to-one trades and they trade, once a day, 1 to 2 times a day, and they take one-to-one trades and they're profitable? At the end of the month, they're still up 10%, 15%. Anyways, I'm finishing this walk here. Let me get back to the house, chug a bottle of water, maybe do some more content for you guys. Stay blessed, stay safe, like, subscribe, suggest video topics. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Don't be stupid like me. Don't be hard-headed like me. Trust me. You don't want to take a lot longer than you need to be. The point of this game is to get to a level of consistency so you can see profits, see money, so you can change your life. But don't chase the money. Chase the consistency and the skill set. Stay blessed, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.